to say good morning, but it's actually afternoon. Well, let's see what I got. Alright, so I started separating some parts for semi-gloss, gloss, flat and semi-gloss, black, all black I'm talking about. Been cleaning up some parts. There's a reason why I got that turd out. Frank had mentioned that if he remembered correctly, that rear valance was a pain, but he may have been thinking about this AMT Yanko Camaro, because you guys remember me fighting that thing back there. Man, these cars look so much rougher up close on a video. But anyway, so I did put the valance in. I'm going to do a little bit of light sanding, but it was a beautiful, perfect fit. I went ahead and also put the spoiler on. And I got to just finish sanding on the car a little bit and get her in primer. The reason why I took this thing out is, you know, the more this car sits on my shelf and it's right in my face when I'm watching TV, I don't think this is a 69 body. I mean, I think maybe, just maybe, they retooled like a 67 or 68, because it's a lot more narrower. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember, I was going to use the hood, I was going to use the body, this body for the Yanko, and I was going to use this hood since it's the correct hood, but it didn't fit at all. This hood was way too long. So even looking at the noses, I mean, that looks like a narrow 67 or a 68 that they may have just retooled to put the 69 grill in there. I mean, everything about the car is wider, and I guess my camera work really stinks this. I want to keep saying morning, but it's actually afternoon. So yeah, everything about these two cars is way off. Obviously AMT, Revell. The Revell kit is gorgeous. I mean, all the parts, I mean, very little cleanup. So let me keep moving, and I'll give you another update shortly. Oh, something else I forgot to show you guys yesterday. I picked these up at my local grocery store. I've been looking for cups to mix paint. I thought that CVS carried those little medicine cups that are measuring, but they said they didn't carry them. So these are condiment cups. So they're clear, disposable, cheap. This package of 25 was like $3. I mean, eventually I'm going to get the ones on Amazon. So I've got a bunch of lids. I wonder if there's anything I can use these lids for. Maybe using it for my, yeah, instead of that metal dish, when I'm doing like these kind of paints and dripping them out, I can drip them out into these and then just throw them away instead of having to constantly clean that metal one. So I'm going to save those as well. So I just wanted to show you guys those real quick. You know, pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to be able to measure. You know, I could probably measure myself and make some. No, that's too much work making lines. Just eyeball it. I'm good at eyeballing stuff. So anyway, I gotta find a place for those now. And let's get back to work. Okay, I want to show you this real quick. What I noticed is the gap on the hood here, it gets narrower and then it goes up again. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly take a little bit off the hood here, because I want that gap to be consistent. So I'll work on that right now. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I got all my parts are clean, sanded, ready for some primer. The body, I went ahead and I scribed the panel lines, and I did every line. That one down there, the doors, the trunk. I did around the window as well. I've tried it once before. I'm gonna try it again when I do the bare metal foil. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I have to sand underneath. I like to still do a little bit of a panel line there to really accent that. So you know, so that door panel's done, and on the front, I got that one done along the cowl. No issues. I didn't slip off at all, and I even got that one. And now that I'm looking, I see a little dimple here, so I'm probably going to fill that in with my Tamiya panel. No, my Tamiya surface primer. Get rid of that dimple. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable. So, other than that, and I did around that top molding as well. I wasn't even going to attempt to do the side, just the top. So this is ready for some fine sanding. There are like no mold lines. The smallest amount of flashing I've ever seen on any kit. I did fit the front grill and make sure that went in, and there was a little bit inside there that I cleaned up. But other than that, I mean, there was nothing. So, alright, so I'm going to keep chugging along. Okay, so I've got the car wet sanded. There was, they were a little sharp on the tips of the rear quarters and the front fenders, so I did gradually go up with the sanding sticks, and I worked my way up. Started doing it wet sanding at 2000. So I just finished it with 3600, and we've got no scratches. I did the roof, and then I noticed something else a little cattywampus. See the rear of the wheel well? She's got a little bit of a straight bob right there. This side doesn't have that. I don't want to lose the molding, which it looks like the molding, whatever happened there, it doesn't look like, I can feel it, but you can hardly see it. Yeah, it's there, barely. So I don't want to lose that molding, so I don't know what to do. You guys bleep. I don't want to steal someone's saying. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think I should do with that. See, I scribed even those lines there. It came out really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put the surface primer on that spot right now. Alright, so I'll just let this sit overnight now. And tomorrow I'll sand it, see if I still have a low spot, and if I have to add some more, I'll add some more. So, alright, I was going to hold this video and continue building along tomorrow and make it just one video, but I think there's enough here that I'll go ahead and, well, you guys don't realize that I uploaded it because you're watching it. So, anyway, alright guys, have a super great evening, and I'll shout at y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.